I don't mean to be traumatizing in any way, shape, or form. I know that as individuals, as a country, right, this whole sneaker community, I get it. We've been through a lot. So this is not to be traumatizing or triggering in any way. I just need to throw that disclaimer out there. But do we remember last March and everything going on? And I only ask that question because it feels as if that was the calm before the storm. That is now the reseller bubble.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains. I hope you guys are having an amazing day when you're viewing this. If you're brand new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and listen. Again, this is not to be triggering in any way, but we can't help but think back to last year. And I honestly think about it, like even in our phones, right? If you pick up your phone, and usually when you are in photos or whatever your gallery is on your phone, you will normally get, flashbacks, or they'll say, hey, let's remind you of this day or this week or this time last year. And when I look back at those photos for myself, heading into early March, I'm reminded of the behind the scenes pics and footage I was able to get for Air Max Day and being a part of that. And it also serves as a reminder how everything changed in what seemed like the blink of an eye for the entire country and then the entire world, right? We were all in this together. Everything shut down, and it was a hard shutdown, right? It's not like right now where things are open, maybe just restricted, but no, it was a hard shutdown. And there are many people that have suffered, honestly, just catastrophic changes. They don't even know that they can return from it. I mean, a lot of businesses have closed and they're never reopening. They've shut the doors for good. So there's a lot of bad that came out of this. So this is certainly not like the worst of the worst that we're discussing, but it just feels like that was the start of what we are now in. And it somewhat feels, honestly, like a reseller bubble. Now, I get it. A bubble is called that because like people don't notice it, but I mean, there's usually someone that notices it, right? Like Michael Burry noticed the bubble in terms of mortgage-backed securities before that happened, and look where that led, which he's warning us now about certain things, and we're not listening. So I'm pretty sure just in a few years we're gonna regret that too. But for kicks, I think there were some distinct, there were steps that led to it, right? There were succinct actions or occurrences that really led up to the point we're at right now, because more times than not, instead of, let's say, Gotham's or people being really excited about shoes on a Saturday or on just any release day, it's everybody frustrated and expletives, and you're pissed off and you're done with this, you're leaving the game, and you're upset at all of the brands, and you're equally upset at resellers. And I mean, look, the fact of the matter is, you have people so upset about a shoe possibly being backdoored, right? Because that's the rumor surrounding the shooting that occurred for a sneaker retailer employee, where they were shot by a customer, right? The story is allegedly that a customer was upset over a backdoor pair of shoes. I still can't ever see myself choosing to possibly take someone's life or endanger someone's life in that way over a backdoor pair of shoes, but that's where we are right now. And you have to think, if the market remains where it is right now, or if it continues to go in the same direction it's headed, does it ever stop? Does this bubble burst? Now, I think it could. And who does it get bad for? Well, as we continue to go down this road, it's bad for the consumers, right? The end users who really want to wear these shoes and you want to pay resale or pay retail for them. And so it would be bad for us, up until the point that maybe a decision was made. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm truly done, not paying a single resale dollar. And then what would happen? Because you have companies that are essentially propped up on resale, right? If the resale market were to crash, if it were to stop, if it were to come to a standstill, what happens to those companies? Because that's what they're built off of, right? Doesn't matter which ones, there are multiples, right? There's StockX, there's GOAT, and eBay is built on technically reselling, but also eBay doesn't. It's not that every shoe is sold at a premium, right? I mean, hell, I've shown you guys shoes I've bought for $30, and I can guarantee you they were the MSRP was not $30 when they first came out. So eBay is maybe a little bit exempt from this, but you know the two major ones where they are built that way. But also, I guess Stadium Goods, and there are other, Flight Club, and there are other bigger retailers that we can kind of throw in there, but. What happened leading up to that? So I guess we can just detail a timeline real quick. All right. I mean, listen, it's nothing that's extensive, but we all pretty much received notice. Listen, it was about that third week in March that a lot of us began to work from home. And when that went into place, stores chose to shut down. Now, you had Nike as the large, pretty much presence in this space. They said, hey, for the safety of our employees and our customers, we're shutting down. And then we remember that Adidas followed suit after that, and so on and so on. The retailers did the same. Now, how they all chose to handle payroll and things like that were certainly different, but the store shut down. So then when stores shut down, everything is moved online. It's all e-commerce now to cop. You didn't even have the ability to go in store. Not to mention, listen, I can tell you stores were not even getting their shipments in. And if they were, it was only meant to process online orders and ship them out to a customer. It had nothing to do with even being able to purchase your pair, maybe a pair that you even had held aside. You still couldn't purchase it. Read into that. So being in a brick and mortar store, that was something we all had the ability to do. And now that was totally taken away. So now it's just online. But who thrives online? Like, whose wheelhouse is that? Well, it's bots, and it's whoever has multiple accounts. So now that became a truth that we all had to deal with and endure. But even as the country started to open back up very, very slowly, it still wasn't the same because, again, a lot of businesses closed or they realized, hey, everybody's not essential. We don't need everyone. So they didn't even bring back everyone in terms of being on payroll. So now you have people that have less income, streams of income removed. They still have to take care of their families. They may need something that has a really fast, I guess you would say, flip rate for them to get a return or make a profit to be able to take care of their families. Ding, ding, ding. You usually get involved in what you know, and people know sneakers. Or even if they don't know sneakers, listen, it's all over. It doesn't matter. Whatever is hot at the moment is all over. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, right? So people were able to see, well, sneakers trades literally like stock, but I don't have to actually know a whole lot about the company. Are they going public? Is there an IPO coming out? I don't have to know all of that. All I have to do is hop on StockX, see what the going price is for the shoe. I can estimate about what I'll make. Suplex even helps you with that. And then you secure the shoe when you flip it and you have money and you can take care of your daily needs. I'm pretty sure that's where the birth of the bubble came from, right? It was the perfect storm for everything. People that were already invested with bots, well, now you had additional people wanting to come into the game to be able to do this, and you had some that are certainly intelligent enough to do that, and then you had some that no matter what, listen, desperation is there, need the money, will find a way to get the shoes and flip them. And it's no joke, like people say, oh, there's literally like everyone's a reseller now. No, like really, everyone is. Now, you always have great ones. You'll have great anything and bad anything. Let's just be honest, right? Some will continue to operate in good faith and they have a great reputation because they take care of people. So the reseller in itself is not a bad thing. That's done in every area. What I'm saying though is when I think back to March 2020, who would have known that that was really, at least I think, the start of a reseller bubble, right? Perfect storm was there. Now, when does the bubble burst? I guess that's the real question. Does it burst based on changes that the actual companies make? Or does it burst based on, I guess, the community or just consumers as a whole coming together and saying, hey, I'm not paying these prices anymore? I don't know. I mean, I don't have the answer. I just want to throw that out there, right? So thanks for tuning in. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.